15 minutes is all it takes to jumpstart your day as powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. Welcome to 15 Minutes of Success.
Hey there. It's a great day in every way. This is your lady, Dr. Lotus Riché, and I am with you for another plum-pleasing time tonight as we bring on a fantastic guest that's going to be in the house with us, sharing information about the amazing, the third annual Girl Powerhouse Conference that's coming your way in Chickamauga. Am I saying that right? I know it's a tongue twister. I know, right? It's a tongue twister, but you might be able to get it right. So you might hear us say it a couple of times tonight. If you can say Chickamauga, did I say that right? If you can say that a couple of times, say that 3 times fast, right? It's the third annual one. Say it 3 times fast. So tonight we're going to be talking with an amazing speaker. She is a trailblazer in her zone of genius, none other than Tonya Fairley. And we were backstage earlier. And so, I love to have a great time and enjoy my time with our guests. And I said, am I saying your name Fairley or am I saying it correct? And she said, yeah, you're saying it Fairley, correct. And so we had a big laugh about that. So it's going to be a great time tonight. And so if you're ready to have more than a fair time, we're going to have a fantastic time. Go ahead and put fantastic in the comment. As you know, many things around us within our different states and really all around the world, so many things are rapidly changing. But one thing that is not changing is that women and men want to feel a sense of belonging. They want to feel like somebody cares, and they want to feel like they have somebody to turn to when they are looking to enhance their business, when they're looking to enhance their life. And one of the things that's going to take place in California, Cucamonga, did I say that right? I laugh every time I say it. One thing that's going to take place at this conference, when you join them in person and now online, they're selling online tickets as well, you will have the opportunity to meet with women from all walks of life who are aspiring in their zone of genius, but not just aspiring in their zone of genius. They built a community that's going to help uplift you, impact you, and inspire you. And men, wait a minute. This is not just for the ladies. The following week, they're having a conference and it's all in for the gentlemen. And so stay tuned, gentlemen. Stick around. Go ahead and invite your friends. I say invite your frenemies, but also make sure you invite the love of your life. Invite your wife, invite your partner, invite your daughter, invite your niece, your nephew. You can invite your nephew too. Invite your grandmother, invite your mother. Invite a lady that means something to you, a lady that sees the true value in connecting with others. And so, with no further ado, I'm going to share with you something about our upcoming guest. So go ahead and put a 10, 5, 5, add them together. It's a 10 because the next voice you're going to hear from is our friend, Tonya Fairley, for a fantastic time. I'll see you in a moment.
Please welcome to the show, Tonya Fairley.
It's a great day in every way. Hey, Tonya.
Hello, good afternoon or evening, I should say, for you.
Yes, it's evening for me and good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
I am blessed and highly favored and so excited to be here.
All right, fantastic. So I'm super duper happy to have you along today for this amazing show, and we're going to get right into it. So I've shared with some of the folks in the house, and I see my brother from another mother tiptoeing inside the broadcast. That is none other than Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris. Amazing syndicated show. Hey, bro, happy to see you here. And of course, we see all the way from Cali, Miss Tiffany Para. That's right. So listen, everybody's coming in to see you, and some of you, I know you're gonna catch the replay. So make sure you give it some love in the replay too. So today we are talking with our amazing guest, none other than Tonya Fairley, who is going to do a fantastic job at the upcoming third. Count it, third. Did I say third? Did I say third? Okay. It's the third annual Powerhouse conference, and it's going to be in
Rancho Cucamonga. I was back there dying. I said, here she go.
So, okay, some of you may not know, but I've said it right before. But like when you don't see it in front of you, it's like, is it I should have just said Rancho at first, right? So you are going to be a part of this amazing event, and we see you, Bridget. How you doing? You're going to be a part of this amazing event, and of course, the spearhead, amazing thought leader, Tiffany Para, is the one that said, "Hey, we need to do this." But what's so interesting and amazing is that she was able to hand select women. You, like just similar to you, but you, she was able to hand select you. So before we get going, some of my audience, they know who you are, and some of them are just getting acquainted with you today. So let's take a moment and let's share a bit about you, a bit about what you do and what you bring to the planet to make the planet a better place. Talk to them, Tonya.
Well, thank you so much again, like I said, Dr. Lotus, for having me here. I appreciate it. I'm excited about what's coming up on Saturday here in the beautiful city of Rancho Cucamonga. I am Tonya Fairley, and I am your transformational thinking coach. And I am both business and personal. And my story is a little bit unique, and everybody thinks their story is unique. So I always say my story is a bit unique. I service the women that I used to be. I was raised in a foster home. I've been homeless, abused, and it's like I was that caterpillar that is now the butterfly. So I love the opportunity to take other caterpillars and watch them blossom into these beautiful, different colored butterflies. And so one of the things that I realized even growing up that people don't understand is that there's this quote, my favorite quote by Henry Ford: "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either one of them is right." And so your mind, like they say, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. And your mind has so much to do with whether you grow or you stay stagnant. If you think you're not going to go anywhere, you pretty much aren't. And so what I bring to the table is showing, these young girls and these young women that, yes, I was in a foster home. Yes, I've been homeless, but I also have 3 amazing children, one who's currently an RN, one who graduated from NYU. And I've birthed a few, multi-figure, 6-figure businesses. So just because you've gone through something and you've been through a circumstance doesn't define you. I always tell people I am the period in my story. There's a lot of commas, semicolons, and everything, but I will put the final period or exclamation mark into my own story. So I'm so excited about this upcoming conference, and I am so grateful to Tiffany for this opportunity to be a part of something so great. And just, continue to just pray and bless everyone who's in attendance and those who want to come, because again, if you don't surround yourself around people who aren't in your circle, you will stay stagnant. So if you want to grow, you got to go find something different to do.
That's right. And you got to share it. You can't keep it to yourself. And I got to tell you, Tonya is bringing the fire up in here. Y'all go ahead and put some 10s and 20s in the chat. She's bringing the fire. I like what you said, because if people think they can, or if they think they can't, they're correct. Yeah. Either way you slice it, it is what you say it is, because we become what we think about. And
Yep.
so what inspired you to do what you're doing? Because you actually you shared something that is near and dear to my heart, because I have some cousins and friends who were in foster care many years ago, and there's someone actually on this show who was in multiple foster homes, and I'm going to bring that person to 15 minutes of success to tell their story, because powerful story just like yours. But really, what came to my brain was you are a transformational coach, and you've gone from foster home to fostering growth. And so I cannot wait. You came in with the fire. Somebody say, right? What inspired you to do that? Because a lot of times when people are in foster homes, they have kind of a bitter taste in their mouth. And sometimes they're not looking to help others because they're dealing with some stuff on the inside themselves. So what inspired you to be that transformational coach that's the conduit for growth?
So one of the things that I look back on is that I was blessed. Yes, I
Mhm.
went through a few terrible foster homes, but only when I'm speaking or writing a book or telling my story do I ever refer to my foster mom as foster mom, because
Right.
that's my mama. That's my mama. She blew a breath of life in me, and I haven't stopped. And so growing up, I was angry. I was fighting all the time. I
Yep.
got kicked out of every high school. And I never forget my counselor coming to me saying to me, "You are the only straight A foster kid I have. You need to get it
Wow.
together. This don't make no sense." And I mean, I would fight on the dime too. You couldn't tell me nothing. I grew up in Pasadena. We moved to Bakersfield. So my anger was directed in the wrong place. And I never forget my mom sitting down to me one day and telling me, she says, of all my children, I don't have to worry about you. But what I will tell you this, as much as I don't worry about you, you scare me. And it was because my mind was always thinking, I was always trying to figure out how to get to the next level. I got hired at a job one time, and in 30 days, I went on 14 interviews.
Wow.
14 interviews in 30 days because they told me I could not. See, I'm fueled
That's
by,
awesome.
don't you tell me what I cannot do, because I was raised in a foster home. So I know that I have all power because God has given it to me. And
Yes.
so I stay motivated. The seasons change, kind of, right? So I had my
Mhm.
first kid. I was motivated because now I had to be better than somebody was for me, for her. And then my second daughter comes, and then my son comes, and so I'm always looking at, how can I be better today than I was yesterday? And so, even with building businesses, I remember going to Paraguay with the John Maxwell team. And we went to Paraguay, and I had the opportunity to train business leaders on how to be better business leaders.
Yes.
And just that in itself, to be able to pour into someone else,
Mhm.
it changes your whole life. It changes your whole, you think pouring into people, it somebody you see on the street, but go to a country that doesn't understand what it means to get to the next level, because they're saying they've been at the same level for 10, 15 years. And
Right.
so knowing that I can take that caterpillar
Mhm.
and change them to a butterfly of any color,
Yes.
it just keeps me grounded. It keeps me rooted. And I know that as long as I keep doing what God has told me to do, all these organizations I'm a part of, all the people that I touch, I typically know that I've left someone with something that's going to make their life better in that moment. And that's motivation enough for me to keep going.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, you look, y'all loving y'all picking up what she putting down. Go ahead and put a 10 plus 2. Put a 10 plus 2 in the comment. Do some simple math. Do some simple math. I'm not going to tell you what it is. 10 plus 2. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, a couple of things that I've heard coming from what you just shared is that people, you're not alone, even though it may feel like you're alone sometimes, but we know that we all have different beliefs, and some people believe in an entity called God, Jehovah, Buddha, what have you, whatever source you believe in. And maybe
Yep.
you think you believe in nothing at all, but there is something about you where you believe in yourself, like you're going to wake up or you're going to go in the kitchen and get something to eat when you're hungry or whatever, right? You're going to go to the bank and cash that check. There is a source. There's a higher source within you that does help you find these answers. And you kind of you touched on that. You didn't kind of, you touched on that. And I thought that was really, really profound, because a lot of times when we feel alone, we have to find a way to pull out our greatness. Okay. Yep. We have to pull out our greatness so that we can become the speaker, the author, the leader, the coach, whatever we are designed to be. We have to pull that out of ourselves sometimes. There's a song that says the battle is not yours.
Not yours.
Right? You got to speak a word over yourself. I love that. You don't know how many times when I had my transportation corporation, I was delivering parts for a part company, AutoZone. Was it AutoZone? One of them, right? But so many nights I would drive and I would go pick up them parts late in the wee hours of the morning, really, like I had to be up there at the dock around 1:30 or so. And I would load my stuff up and I would go. And so many nights and into the morning, because I would drive into the daylight and I would sing that song, because you really have to speak your own word over yourself. Because again, what you say about you really can come true. All right, that's something like what you said.
People don't understand is like your thoughts can be the life of you or the death of you. And I learned that early, right? Because when you go through a traumatic experience like I went through to get into the foster home, you feel like you're alone. You feel like nobody understands. And I had to keep telling myself, there's got to be something better. There's got to be something better. Even when I went through my first divorce, there's got to be something better. That second divorce, there's got to be something better, you know? And so I find that, again, I go back to the mind. If you change your mindset, you can do whatever it is that you want. Not to say that road's going to be straight. Either you're going to run through some obstacles, but you've already told yourself, no matter what obstacle comes my way, I'm going to be able to get through that, no matter what comes my way.
Yes, no matter what it is. And I see our queen, our songstress, and our superstar. She's been in the so many different shows. And go ahead, Miss Tracy R. Kincaid. I see you coming in from Chi-Town. Go ahead and put a chat in there. Let everybody know what shows you've been on. Like Empire is one of them, I'm just gonna say. And she has 2 amazing songs out. I'm just gonna say. But here's the thing. You're spot on. And I'm gonna pull my book up. Harnessing your thoughts. Take the reins, control your life, and win. Y'all get it, right? You got to be able to harness that good stuff, even when times are difficult. How many of you out there have had difficult times? Now, this is a very transparent show. That's why it's called 15 Minutes of Success, honey, because it only takes 15 minutes sometimes, or 15 seconds even. Why? For you to get it, for that light to turn on. Sometimes it'll take a word from someone for you to have an aha moment. How many of you have had some tough times, but you had to harness your thoughts to help pull you through? If that's happened to you, go ahead and put an M-E. That spells me. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Because we're not singing to the choir. And tag your friends, by the way. Go ahead and tag your friends. And also, let us know where you're streaming in from. We want to call your city or state and or country. We want to call your city and state and or country out. And so many times, people don't get the opportunity to be in the room with phenomenal women, phenomenal men, phenomenal leaders, phenomenal trailblazers. But this coming weekend, it's going to be a time.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be a time. And so I want to know from you. If a person is struggling in their business, if they're struggling, let's take it to the business first. If they're struggling in their business, what could they really look forward to experiencing this weekend?
Whew. If they are struggling in their business, the one thing that they can look forward to is a mind shift. Because the struggle itself is really in your mind. Because there's answers everywhere. It's, are you ready to pull yourself out of the struggle mindset into the success mindset? And if they're ready for that, oh, I'm going to bring it.
She said, oh, she gonna bring it. Oh, see, this is why I turn my mic off when I'm in the back, because she says she gonna bring it. The mind shift is real, and you heard it here, right here on 15 Minutes of Success. The mind shift is real. I would guess saying fire, fire, fire. That's right. The mind shift is real. Tipper said, yes, are you ready? If you're not ready, it's as easy as spaghetti. Right? Like Michael Jackson said, easy as 1, 2, 3, you and me. You just gotta be in the room to get that. If you're having some challenges with your business, if you don't know where to turn, there's gonna be someone in the room that can speak something to you so you can speak something better over your life, over your business. Because here's what we talked about earlier. You know, a lot of times when we're not doing so great in life, it has a trickle-down effect to our business. And our businesses oftentimes suffer because there are things in life that we're not getting right. And I think it was so profound that you shared that you were in foster care, because there are many people that watch my show that have been in foster care. And so those of you that's been in foster care, my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you love and light. And I'm not sending you no pity, baby, because you're making it. Be in the room. Be in the room. This sister right here is going to bring the fire like she's bringing the night. So let me ask you this, Tonya. Ooh, this is good, y'all. This is good. I'm going to take a sip. Tonya, you got something to sip on? You better go on.
I just finished mine.
I got some bubbly water, y'all. So, Tonya, so many people are having challenges in their life, especially with what has been transpiring in the past week or so. Okay. Mm-hmm. And people are saying, oh my God, how am I gonna keep my home? How am I gonna go to work? I'm living in a state of fear. What can I do? Now, I know darn well that you're gonna bring some fire. So what would you share with a person that will be their return on investment, because they're going to invest their time by coming, whether it's they're going to fly in or drive in and have a seat, or they're going to meet us in the virtual, right? Because this thing, someone said, hey, we need to be selling tickets to people virtually, because people are saying, hey, I want to come to this event. How can I get there? But I can't fly right now. So we said, you know what? We got you. Tip said we're not going to leave nobody behind. Mm-hmm. So what would you say to them? What can they expect as a return on their investment, invest in their time, invest in their mind, invest in their energy, that they can receive in their personal life, Talk to them, Tonya.
One thing I know for certain is that, again, the mind is, like they say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. And for me, on the personal level, we've all been going through something. I tell people, when you hear my full story, your life is without excuse. So if you want a mind shift, if you want to pour into yourself, and if you want to really believe that you can have it all, you got to be in the room. Whether you are virtual, in the room, listening on the phone, you have to put yourself in a space and a place to receive the information that's out there. And I tell everybody, I walk around believing I can have it all. I can have a balanced life. I can have the job I want, the man I want, the kids I want. I believe I can have it all. Regardless of what I've been through and what I'm going through, I believe I can have it all. And how I believe that is because I've made a conscious effort every day to get up, take that deep breath, set my plan for the day, and no matter what obstacles come in my way, those obstacles, I take them as a learning lesson. So what did I learn today? What happened that something that I needed to learn from? And even in my personal life, I mean, heck, I'm single, 53 with 3 children. Even in that, I wake up every day saying, okay, God, I know you're going to bless me. But before you can bless me, I have to make sure I'm ready. I'm prepared. So before your personal life can get any better, you have to prepare yourself by pouring into yourself and giving yourself the knowledge and the tools that you need to take on every single day. Because at the end of my time on stage, you will believe that not only can you have it all, but your mind is it's like it's golden. It's golden. And you won't think the same. You will not wake up every day thinking like you was thinking before you came in that room.
Tell them, believe you can have it all because you can. And fellas, this is for you. Fellas, this is for you because we gonna have some brothers supporting us. We got my brother by way of Hawaii, right? By way of Hawaii, but he's here in the States. Chuck. Oh, wait, that's Chuck Doll. What's going on, my brother in K-Town? That's my brother, Chuck Doll. I thought that was my other brother. Hey, Chuck, great to see you. We got the Philippines in the house as well. Y'all, let us know where you're streaming in from. We want to shout y'all out. Chuck said, we've all been going through something awesome choice of words. Yes, we have. But just because you're there doesn't mean you have to be stuck there because you can get up and get it in. And I always say, come on and get in where you fit in. Why? Because I always got room around my table for you. That's what I say on my other show, because it's the truth, right? And so Tiffany said, believe you can have it all. Because Angie said, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. And so for those of you, some of you may not know that you can. And it's okay.
I think it's so important. Everything starts with your mind. It's like I teach, hair loss, right? One of my many jobs. Mm-hmm. I own a salon and a beauty supply, and my specialty is hair loss. Well, hair loss, I tell people all the time, everything begins and ends with the gut. If your stomach ain't right, you're gonna have some issues. It don't matter. The same thing with my tax clients. If your paperwork ain't right, you're gonna have some issues. My son, 16, basketball player. If you're not healthy, you're going to have some issues. It's what you do with those issues.
Yes.
And make all the difference in the world. And the only way you're going to make an impact is if you change how you think about it. If you change how you proceed about it. If you keep doing the same thing, you'll get the same results. So it's time,
And without implementation, nothing happens. And some people, you stuck thinking that you're alone. And sometimes people say, oh, don't throw a pity party. Sometimes you got to be pitiful to get on the path of purpose. You got to be pitiful to get on the path of purpose. And so after you finish throwing yourself the pity party, you still have to, in that moment, you still have to see your purpose. You got to look past the pity and get to the purpose.
Yes.
I hope y'all put.
Oh yeah, I caught that. I caught that one.
Put down, right? Get past the pity and get into the purpose. Because when you get into that purpose, you're gonna know you're not alone. So many people have walked through the pity party. They've been on the pity path, and they've been pretty pitiful. But when they started walking in their purpose, not only did they change their own life, but they changed someone else's life. And that's what this conference is about, to help you if you choose to help yourself. Yeah. Because I remember someone told me one time, he said, Dr. Lotus, you can't help nobody, right? And what he meant by that is you can show people. You can show people. You can invite them. But they have to take action. Yeah. Because when they take action on what you've said and implement it, then things begin to move. Things begin to happen. And so if you want something to happen, like you said earlier, you got to be in the room. You got to be in the room. I see Chuck said Kansas is in the house. Hey, Kansas, happy to have you here. And Kay is saying, pray for blessings and get prepared to receive them. I absolutely love that. And for those of you that's just watching the show, go ahead and hit the replay if you've missed the beginning and share this with your family and your friends. And Angie said, from pity to purpose. That's right. From pity to purpose. My new book. That's right, y'all.
I'm gonna steal that too. That's gonna be my captions too. I like them little nuggets because
Thank you.
at the end of the day, we're the ultimate goal. I am the national director of a group called the Fatherless Daughters Network.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, pouring into women and children and girls, that phrase right there.
Yes. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's it. Because it goes back to what Chuck said. We're all going through something. And Chuck has been going through something. I can't wait to have Chuck back on the show too. But he's here, you know, and that's what's important, because when one or two are coming together, it makes us stronger. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes us strong, and it helps us to grow. And some of you may or may not have seen some information about what's going on this weekend. So we're gonna share this. We're gonna share this with you because I think it's really important that you get it. So here, let me share this with y'all. Let me share this with y'all. All right, here we go. Ladies, it's time to shine, and you are invited to the 3rd annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference coming your way February 22nd, 2025. Join us for a day of inspiration, empowerment, and connect at the 4 Point Hotel in Rancho Cucamonga, California. This conference is designed to help women of all ages feel healed, happy, and whole in all aspects of life by breaking the barriers needed to achieve their dreams and grow personally and professionally. It's a day filled with uplifting speakers, valuable knowledge, fabulous swag, and a delicious catered lunch, and a community of powerhouse women supporting each other every step of the way. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this unforgettable sisterhood experience. Get your tickets today, and let's make 2025 the year of unstoppable growth together. We'll see you on the inside. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So listen, folks, I don't know why after we share that, it wants to go another way. But guess what? Guess who I got in the house? I'm gonna tell you. Please welcome to the show, Tonya Fairley. All right, and we are back. We are back in the house. I am back with Tonya. Tonya is in the house with me, and it looks like there we go, Tonya. I see you back in with your face in the place, Tonya, with your face in the place. So, Tonya, as we begin to wrap this portion of the show, what is one of the big takeaways that people can expect to take away from the show, or not just from the show, but from the conference when they come? Because now, just because they couldn't be there in the physical flesh, that's not an excuse. There's no excuse. They can be there. They can show up for themselves. And earlier, during my interview with the other ladies earlier, we talked about why should men support this conference for the women? Why should men say, yes, this is my partner, and I'm supporting my partner as they go and help to improve themselves in their life, in their business? And I got a little something, but I want you to tell them.
You know what I think, when you have a mate there's power in prayer. There's power in partnership. And when you have a mate and they are trying to improve themselves, the other mate's going to benefit from it. So why not? That's the first thing I always think of, right? So if I'm out trying to get myself better, the person that's going to reap the rewards is the one that's closest to me, which is my mate, my partner. But not only that, we may be speaking to the hearts of women, but we're also speaking to the hearts of men. Because when the men are in the room, they take part of what we're saying. They take part in the emotion. They could feel the emotion. So for them to be a help, and you'll be surprised at how many. I was speaking with Les Brown a couple of years ago, and so many men came up to me and was like, I know this was for my wife, but man, that touched me so. Then it was for you, sir. Then that was for you. And so don't take it as because it's the Girl Powerhouse Network conference that is just we're only speaking to women. We're speaking to their hearts. But men, if you are our helpmate, we can't do it without you. So come on in there.
And something that you said that rang true for me, and I'm sure so many people, a lot of times we have to go from we got to move from the external to the internal. We got to stop saying, oh, that's just for women or that's just for men, because just because it may look like that doesn't mean that there isn't something that can help move you internally from what you are witnessing.
And that's so true. I've been to men's conferences before where I walked out of there understanding my mate better.
Yes.
Understanding like, oh, wow, I never thought about that, And so when I see men in any aspect that I'm speaking to, it makes such a big difference. And then for your partner to just feel that peace and just like, man, you came, you did that for me. You did it for us. It just makes a big difference.
Yep. And that's the thing. One of the first persons that you got to lead is yourself. So if you want change and you want to do something better for your life, that's going to have a trickle down effect, because that's really what you were saying. I love that you said that, to your mate, not only to your mate, but to your children, to those you love and care about, to your coworkers. It's going to have a trickle down effect to be better, the better you, to enhance your life. When you do that and it trickles down to those that you love and care about, guess what? It's like a boomerang effect. It comes back. It comes back. And don't let anything get in the way. Don't let anything stop you from coming. Don't worry about what no one says, because the tickets are extremely affordable, by the way. So I want to tell you this. If you have not gotten your ticket yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. You can go right here, go to Eventbrite. Tickets are very affordable. Go to Eventbrite, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this information in the link for you, because I don't want you to have no excuses. Go right here to the 3rd annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference. Notice emphasis on network. When you enhance your network, you're going to increase your net worth. Okay? I hope y'all got that.
Yeah.
Right? And if you didn't, hit replay. The tickets are very affordable. Get your ticket. It's going to be Saturday, February 22nd at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. 4 Points by Sheraton, Ontario, Rancho, Cucamonga.
There you go.
Did I get it or did I get it right?
You got that.
There you go. So just get your ticket. Just get your ticket and let your life change for the better. And don't allow nothing to stand in your way. Don't allow nothing to stand in your way. In fact, go ahead and plan to be there. Follow through, put it in action, because here's the fact. If you don't plan for the day, things get in the way. So go ahead and plan for the day. That's what Dr. Lotus Riché said. If you don't plan for the day, things get in the way. So very quickly, I want to go back to some of our audience viewers. She said, this is good. I challenge all of you that's in earshot. All of you that have come on and you're spending some time with us, we absolutely love and appreciate you. We love and appreciate you. So grab your ticket. And also special shout out to the Ignites team and LRI Broadcasting. We love you. We absolutely could not do what we do without you. And to all of our visitors and just followers all around the world, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And I have to say this. On the 15 Minutes of Success and all LRI broadcasts, we do not allow any type of solicitation. If you want to be on our show, contact us at lotus.lotusricheignites.com. Go to my page, get the bit.ly link, schedule an appointment, and we'll be happy to interview you, because everybody don't make it to our broadcast. Okay, we're looking for special dynamic people that are pouring passion and power and purpose into people. And if you're one of those people that are doing that, then we might be able to bring you on the show. So for those that try to solicit, we don't appreciate that, and we don't condone it, and we don't allow it, and we will report you. Now, nobody's done that tonight, but I have to say this every broadcast. I'm really getting in the crux of saying this, because I want people to know, when you hijack people's show or hijack their work or what have you, no good is going to come to you. But if we work together, look at what we could do. And it's as simple as making a meeting with me, and let's see how we could work together and how we could help the masses around the world. Okay? Because somebody out there had to hear that. Somebody needed that. Okay? Somebody needed that, because this is the thing. Your circumstance don't define who you are. And so if you need help, if you're a freelancer or something like that, and I see a lot of freelancers, they follow me. I love the freelancers. We appreciate you, but let's do things right and in order. Now, that has been said. I'm going to sip some water. I'm going to sip some bubbly on that. That has been said. Sometimes people don't want to say it, but sometimes you have to let people know and let them know that you care. And so now I'm going to take a sip.
And that's so true. And I tell people all the time, collaboration is key, right?
Yes.
There's so many doors that opens for people. You go to these conferences, you get to meet people, and collaboration is key. You meet that right person, you make the right connection. Again, like I said before, I'm so grateful to Tiffany Potter for this opportunity. I'm grateful to you, Dr. Lotus, because I appreciate you and your platform. And there's just going to be so many people that are going to be blessed, not just by my words, but by the platform that you have provided to get the message out there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And no matter what, we want you to know that we absolutely care for you. We adore you, and we bless you, and we appreciate you, and we love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So as we get ready to mosey on out of here and go to El Rancho, right? I would be remiss if we didn't hear the final words of wisdom from our illustrious guest. So would you share your final words of wisdom and your final call to action to our folks, Tonya?
Well, thank you again. And what I have to say to anyone and everyone, male or female, listening to this and here, just remember something. You can have it all. It starts with your mind. Join us on Saturday from 9 to 5 for the Girl Powerhouse Network Conference. This is our 3rd annual one, and I guarantee you will be blessed.
All right. Fitness fanatics in the house. Woo, woo. She said, you will be blessed. That's right. So here's what I have to say about that. We want you, first of all, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for your support, for joining us today and supporting us. And be sure to connect with us for our upcoming show on the 19th. I believe it is. We've got another show coming up with some amazing speakers that's going to be here talking about what they're bringing as well. Now, when Tiffany says she's bringing it, she is bringing it. You hear what I'm saying? She is bringing it all the way live. Okay. So when you come here to this show this coming week, and let me show you who else is coming. Can I show them who else is coming? Because they want to know. So when you come later this week, February 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is Wednesday, y'all, Wednesday, the other ladies are going to be in the house. So make sure you come and see Jaleesa, Eva, and Melissa, because it's not over yet. And it's going to be another excellent show. So until we see you again, I want to thank my amazing guest, Tonya. Thank you so much for being here. We're so happy to have you. And always remember, be blessed. Don't stress. Don't take no mess. And always do your best as you ignite and take flight in the 15 minutes of your life. We'll see you soon. And have a great night.
Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at Lotus at LotusRicheIgnitesYou.com. And we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it, create it, and be it. Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at Lotus at LotusRicheIgnitesYou.com. And we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it, create it, and be it.